everybody. I am Ryan Wohl here alongside Cole Johnson. How are you today, Cole?
I'm pretty good. Would be better if the Cats won, but pretty good.
Yeah, the Arizona Wildcats fell to the Washington Huskies 21-16. They were up by 13 to 0 heading into the second half. What'd you see tonight?
Well, first half, once again, we took our foot off the gas. In the second half, we looked good the first half. Defense looked good. Offensive line was giving Plummer some time to throw. But, once again, second half, defense falls apart. Offensive line falls apart. Plummer's getting sacked, and he's throwing his 7th interception, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, the one positive to take away from this, the first time, maybe all season, is I saw some progression. Last week, the defense, stayed in the game the first half, and then they kind of fell off, in the third quarter. In this game, they fell off the last about, 8 to 10 minutes of the game. So not even that whole fourth quarter, they were still in it a little bit into the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
So, so up until Will Plummer threw that key interception, I believe in the fourth quarter, when they were inside the 30-yard line here, that's where I really think the tables turned.
Yeah, definitely. They could have put it away in a way there, if that would have worked out, that would have given us a way better chance to win. And penalties also killed us. That was terrible. The 12 men on the field, that hurt. We got to tighten that up.
Yeah, they had 10 penalties in this game, and they just, you can't win a football game, especially a close football game, when you have that many penalties.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, it's really tough because they were just so close here, and I really thought they were going to win this game, but it just shows that for this football team, they don't have a ton of talent, so when their talent level's not on par with other teams, they're really going to have to put in 60 minutes of hard, tough football. And the players said that, Jerry Roberts and Stevie Rocker said that after the game, and they're really going to need that moving forward here down the stretch in the last few weeks.
Yep, and Stevie Rocker, that's a bright spot tonight. He looked great, along with the other freshman running back, Jalen John, looked great. As Fish said, that's good for John, even though he didn't run amazing. He got those 19 attempts, and he's just getting the feel of those 19 attempts. That's good because he has, 3 or 4 more years with us.
Yeah, both of them combining for almost 150 yards, which is really impressive. Stevie Rocker had averaged 10 yards per attempt.
Yep.
Stanley Berryhill looked great as always.
Yeah, he broke out for...
in his attempt. Yeah, he had the 30-yard play. But yeah, it's really... The play calling is still, I feel like that's the area where it needs the most improvement.
Yep.
The play calling, even on the last drive, they only had 28 seconds left when they got the ball, but you're throwing short, 5 to 7 yard passes, out of bounds when those should be 10 to 15. And I get, Plummer can't complete, 10 plus yard passes consistently, but that's the problem. For me, is the play calling and the quarterback play. What about you?
Yeah, definitely the quarterback play. It seems to me like Plummer, he doesn't let the play develop. He's hitting the first guy he sees open when actually he's got guys out deeper in the field open as well, but he doesn't see that because he's hit the first guy open. And that could be because the offensive line isn't giving him time, but there were multiple times I saw tonight where the offensive line gave him enough time. He hit the first guy while he had 2 or 3 guys open farther down the field.
Yeah, and other times when he drops back, there'll be a guy open, and he's thinking, he's 5 seconds behind. So then when he throws it to him, the guy, when he turns around, the guy can't even move, and you either lose yards or you gain very few. So yeah, he had less than 100 yards throwing. It's going to be tough to do that any night.
7th interception.
Yeah, and this is the 8th straight game dating back to last year where the team has yet to score 20 points. Cole, is there any final takeaway you have for this game against Washington here tonight?
Well, I like the Jameer Joyner kind of Wildcat type run because that opened up a lot of different, a lot of holes for people to get through, and that helps Stevie Rocker. I know he benefited from that when Jameer Joyner was at the quarterback at the Wildcat position. I think Fish should really consider continuing that in future games.
Yeah, and I've said the past few weeks, and just in general, when Jameer Joyner wasn't getting, about 3 weeks ago when he became healthy again, he wasn't getting a lot of reps. he's one of the flat-out best athletes on this team, best playmakers. So you gotta find a way to even get him more involved. You know, he's involved a few plays here tonight, but not anything major. I think they really need to start installing major sets in for him. You know, more at quarterback. As it seems like that's where he's going to get the most work. Fish said he's going to talk to him again and consider that. But yeah, is there anything else you have?
Well, the Wildcats just need to utilize all their weapons, and they have quite a few, especially in the receiver play.
Yeah, well, Cole, that's all we have time for tonight. The Wildcats go on the road next week to USC. It's on Saturday. It's at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, and I'll be there. So everybody follow us at Wildcat Sports, at Daily Wildcat, on Instagram and Twitter. And be sure to check out all of our game day coverage leading up to that game next week. Thank you.